All right, folks, we're going to get started. So, my book was Lost Children Archive. And a little quick summary of the book. It's essentially about a Mexican family made up of two immigrant parents and two first-generation children traveling from the New York City to the South of the United States, in originally to pursue their father's documentary, the Apache tribe, and later we find out as well for a mother to record sounds for a soundscape project by NYU. The book's point of view changes actually. It starts off by being written from the mother's point of view, then from the son's point of view for a little bit, and then back to the mother's point of view. There's also a story in this story I call known as the LG's for Lost Children. It's about a group of children migrants who are hitchhiking on trains to get to the United States. First, it was fictional, and as we're going to talk about a little later, ended up not being. During this time, there was some great relationship troubles between husband and wife. They originally met at work, and because they're no longer working in the same place, that relationship's falling apart. There was a fight between the son and the mother when they were watching a plane depart with migrant children out of an airport in Nevada. And then just the general chaos, as you can imagine, from a family being upended and moving all the way across the country with no clear plan to get back in sight. So eventually I'll choose a quote that focused on the split-second decision that the son made to take him and his sister, so their daughter, over and become one of the lost children itself to find these two X's, as you can see on this map here. Over on the right, this is a map of migrant deaths. So, you know, the children, because it's in Spanish, didn't understand this. The mother was carrying this map because back in New York, she served as an unofficial translator and an unofficial liaison to Maniala, whose children crossed the southern border legally, were arrested and apprehended by the Border Patrol, and then to her journey to get them or throughout the legal system. And it's a recurring source of anxiety for the mother. The children of Manuela end up actually passing away because of the experience. And when that happens, the mother writes a one sentence that spans multiple pages as sort of a climax to the book. This is the quote that I'm using. It's written sort of in like a diary format. So the addresser is the brother who's writing this to his sister, who he can't explain to her why he decided to essentially run away from his parents. Which I think is interesting, but we also talked about in our group that it could also be addressed to the parents as well and trying to justify it. And one thing I want to notice in this book is all the times he says would. This would happen. This was going to happen from here to here to here. And we are currently saying this because we're with these children for God knows how long, 230 something pages. We're like, this is a great sense of nativity. We almost feel bad that they're making this journey and they have such optimism about it. Though to me, it's a way to connect what the children are feeling. We care about the children to what otherwise legally are considered to be felons, migrants who cross the southern border. They have to have this spirit of optimism that everything's going to be okay to get from point A to point B, though oftentimes we just see them as simply illegal aliens. So this is a way of humanizing that experience by connecting it to two characters we love. My essay is going to end up on stranded people going through stranded places like the desert. I'm going to use this map here on the right. That fun fact was written by John F. Kennedy.